Plastic asphalt is generally used for damp-proof course and waterproof layer. Bitumen is generally obtained from organic material, synthetic material, petroleum product, coal. The answer is petroleum product. Mastic asphalt and plastic bitumen is generally used for crack filling. Plastic bitumen is generally used for crack filling. Plastic mastic mastic asphalt is non-corrosive material. Plastic mastic asphalt is non-corrosive. The physical classification divides the rock into calcareous, siliceous, organic, semi-organic, inorganic, or igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic, stratified, unstratified, or foliated. The answer is stratified, unstratified, and foliated. Most of the stone possess the specific gravity is in the range of 1 to 1.5, 1.5 to 2, or 2.4 to 2.8, or 3 to 4. The answer is 2.4 to 2.8. Which of the following has highest corrosive strength? Limestone, granite, gneiss, laterite. The answer is gneiss. Which of the following has the highest crossing strength? Limestone, granite, and gneiss. Another question: in the composition of good brick, the total content of silt and clay may weight 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 should not be less than 20%, 30%, 50%, or 75%. Answer is 50%. Pug mill. Pug mill is the device used for excavating the soil for the preparation of brick, tempering the earth needed for manufacturing of bricks, burning the bricks, none of above. The answer is tempering the earth needed for manufacturing of bricks. Tempering the earth needed for the manufacturing of bricks. The indentation indentation provided in the face of the brick is called frog, pellet, strike, none of the above. The answer is frog. When a brick is cut into two halves longitudinally, one part is called king closure, cornic brick, queen closure, or the answer is queen closure. The red color obtained by the brick is due to the presence of lime, silica, manganese, iron oxide. The answer is iron oxide. The soil used for the manufacturing of bricks should preferable not containing the flowing material: alkalines, pebbles, concrete, all of the above. The soil used for the manufacturing of the brick manufacture to manufacture the brick should not be preferable or not contain the flowing material: alkalines, pebbles, concrete, All of the above. And the answer is all of the above. Formation of waste deposit on the brick due to the presence of excess salt is called floating, disintegration, wrapping, or efflorescence. Efflorescence. Ah,
हमें ना
ah,
हमें ना दायित्व पाल लिखा है मैं अधिकारी से हाँ कटोरी
the addition of water to it. After the addition of water to it, the cement set and harden due to the heat produced by the chemical action, the hydration and hydrolysis of the constituent compounds of the cement, binding action of the water, or none of the above. The answer is the hydration. The hydration and hydrolysis of the constituent compounds of cement. In the sieve analysis of test, the residue on number 9 sieve after 15 minutes of sieving should not be more than 5%, 7.5 or 10% or 50%. The answer is 10%. The consistency test is performed to find the correct water cement ratio, the fineness of the cement, the compressive strength, tensile strength. The answer is the correct water cement ratio. Correct the water cement ratio. The loss of ignition in cement. The loss of ignition in cement should not exceed 1%, 4%, 8%, 12%. The answer is 4%. The aggregate is called coarse aggregate if it is completely retained on 10 mm sieve, 15 mm sieve, 29 mm sieve, 4.75 mm sieve. That is 4.75 mm sieve. The sand in mortar. The sand in mortar increase the volume of mortar reduce the shrinkage and cracking, helps the pure lime to set by flowing penetration of the air, which provides the needed carbon dioxide. All of the above. All of the above. Pointing. Pointing is the process whereby pointing. Pointing is the process whereby the masonry joints are filled up with mortar after racking out for small depth. The grooves are cut on the plastered surface to give a look of masonry. Small circle looking like points are cut out at random of a plastered surface. None of the answer is the masonry joints are filled up with mortar after racking out for small depth. The volume of one bag of cement weighs 50 kg is 0.05 meter cube, 0.0345 meter cube, 0.025 meter cube, or 0.04 meter cube. The answer is 0.0345. The oil or liquid in which the base and pigments are dissolved to form paint is called thinner, filler, vehicle. None of them. The answer is vehicle. Distemper is a type of oil paint, enamel paint, water paint, varnish. Distemper. Distemper is a type of water paint. Distemper is a type of water paint. Distemper is a type of water paint. The paint used for automobiles. The paint used for automobile is distemper, emulsion paint, oil paint, emulsion, oil paint, emulsion or oil. The paint used for the automobiles, distemper, automobile, emulsion paint, oil paint, any of them. The answer is oil paint. Automobile paint must be used for automobile paint. Paint used for automobile is oil paint. The paint which gives illumination during night is called fluorescent paint. The paint which gives the illumination during night, emulsion. The paint which gives the emulsion during night is called fluorescent paint, cellulose paint, enamel paint. None of them. Fluorescent during night. Gives the emulsion during night is called fluorescent paint. The paint which is used in aircraft are dry paint, cellulose paint, water paint, emulsion paint. Cellulose paint. The paint which is used for aircraft is cellulose paint. The defect of paint caused due to sliding of one layer of paint over another is known as wrinkling, peeling, alligatering. None of the above. Alligatering. The defect in paint caused due to the sliding of one layer of paint over another. One layer of paint over another is known as alligatering. French polish. French polish is made by dissolving the resin. French polish is used by dissolving the resin in oil, in water, in spirit, in tarpon, in spirit. The spirit is dissolved in the resin to form French polish. The property of material enabling it to be drawn into thin wire. Drawn into thin wire is called toughing, toughness, hardness, ductility, malleability. Malleability. That the property of material enabling it to be drawn into thin wire. Drawn into thin wire is called ductility. The property of metals because of which they can be transformed into different shape by heating is called malleability, ductility, flowability, resilience. The answer is malleability. The property due to which steel can withstand hammer blows is called toughness. The steel which can withstand hammer blows is called toughness. Hardness, resilience, plasticity, toughness. Jumper is a tool used for testing of stone, curing of stones, dressing of stones, none of the above. Jumper is a tool used for jumper curing of the stone. Curing of the stone is used curing of stone is curing of the stone for used for the tool used for curing of stone is jumper. Most paints must resistant to fire are enamel paint, aluminum paints, asbestos paint, cement paint, that is asbestos then. Swelling of brick is known as bulking, shrinkage, bloating, none of the above. The answer is bloating. Swelling of brick. When brick is being swelled, the there is the cause of bloating. Bloating. Due to bloating, the brick swells. Due to bloating, the brick swells. For what purpose are fire bricks used? To increase the heat flow, to decrease the heat flow, to reflect heat, to protect the building against fire resistance. The answer is to decrease the heat flow. The fracture surface of stone generally indicates its grain size, texture, toughness, strength. The answer is texture. The fracture of a stone generally indicates its textures. The fracture surface of a stone generally indicates its texture. The arrangement, size, and shape of the constituent mineral grains of a stone gives the information about its texture. The arrangement, shape, and size and shape of the constituent mineral grains of the stone gives the information about its texture. In a blast, explosive like gunpowder is to be destroyed, it must be cracked in a container and buried, burned in an open fire, thrown into water, any of the above, thrown into water. On Morse scale, a scratch with the aid of a fingernail indicates a one hardness of 2%. On Morse scale, a scratch with the aid of the fingernail indicates a hardness of 2%. Hard siliceous rock. Hard siliceous rock. Hard siliceous rock, which cannot be scratched by a knife, represents the hardness of 7%. Hard siliceous rock, which cannot be scratched by a knife, represents the hardness of 7%. A mortar prepared by mixing wood powder or sawdust to the cement or lime water is known as cinder mortar, wood mortar, lightweight mortar, gauged mortar, lightweight mortar. A mortar prepared by mixing wood powder. A mortar which is used to prepared by the wood mortar or saw due to the cement or lime mortar. Due to the cement or lime mortar is called lightweight mortar. A badly mixed cement concrete may lead to cracks, bleeding, segregation, honeycomb. After storage, the strength of cement increase, remain same, may increase or decrease. According to air permeability method of fineness test of cement, the specific surface experience in a cement centimeter square per gram of the good Portland cement should not be less than 2250. The coefficient of linear expansion of concrete is less than concrete the coefficient of linear expansion of concrete. The coefficient of linear expansion of the concrete is less than that of steel, more than that of steel, almost same as that of steel, or many times more than that of the steel. The answer is almost same as that of steel. The coefficient of linear expansion of concrete is almost same as that of steel. The commonly used cement in making cement paint is Portland cement, alumina cement, white cement, any of the white cement. The commonly used cement in making cement paint. Cement which is used to make cement paint is white cement. A natural material of construction obtained from rocks by any suitable method is called brick, stone, timber, iron, stone. A natural material of construction, a natural material of construction obtained from rock, which is obtained from rock by any suitable method. Any suitable method is called stone. The color of a mineral in its powdered form is known as streak, luster, texture, structure. The color of mineral, color with the minerals in its powder form. The mineral which is formed in powder form of any color is known as streak, which is also known as streak, is known as streak. Marble contains lime, lime and silica, slime and silica. Marble contains lime and silica. Marble contains lime and silica. Marble is igneous rock, stratified rock, metamorphic rock, sedimentary rock. The answer is sedimentary rock. Marble comes in category of metamorphic rock. Marble comes in the category of metamorphic rock. Which of the following mineral is which of the following is a mineral? The answer is which of the following is a rock? Gypsum, agate, silicate, mica. Which of the following is a rock? Which of the following is a rock? That is gypsum. The appearance of material is the material in reflected light is known as strike, luster, texture, structure. That is luster. Appearance of the material in reflected light. Appearance of mineral in a reflected light. When we give light and it's reflected from the minerals and it forms a luster. That is from the luster. The strength of a building stone should not be less than 100,000 kg per centimeter square. The strength of the building stone should not be less than 1,000 kg per centimeter square. 1,000 per centimeter square. Compressive strength of stone is found at be attrition test, hardness test, crossing test, or impact test. The answer is crossing test. The strength of stone should be tested by crossing test. Crossing test, which is used for compressive strength of to find a stone compressive strength. The density of common brick varies from 1400 kg per meter cube, 1400 to 1600 kg per meter cube, 1600 to 1920 kg per meter cube, or 2000 kg per meter. The answer is 1600 to 1920 kg per cubic meter. The ingredient of a brick the ingredient of a brick the ingredient of a brick which enables the ingredient of a brick earth the ingredient of a brick earth which enables the brick to retain shape is alumina, silica, iron oxide, manganese. The answer is silica. The answer is silica. The answer is silica. The percentage to silica in a good brick earth lies between 50 to 60%. The percentage to silica in a good brick earth lies between 50 to 60%. Excessive of silica in a brick earth causes loss of cohesion, impermeability, cracking and wrapping on drying, brittleness, brittleness, brittleness. The process of mixing clay, water, and other ingredients to make brick is called molding, tempering, pugging, blending. Tempering is the process in which we make the brick, mixing these all materials. The soil used for the manufacturing of bricks should preferable not contain the flowing material like alkalis, pebbles, concrete, all of the above. The overground, continuous clink is called Bull's trench clink, uh, Hoffman's kiln, Turner kiln, all of the Hoffman's kiln. Overground continuous kiln is called Hoffman's kilns. The brick used for lining of furnace are underground brick, overground brick, refractory bricks. None of them are refractory brick. The brick used for lining of furnace. The brick used for lining of furnace. Furnace lining for furnace. The brick used for lining of furnace is refractory bricks. If iron oxide present in brick earth is more than the requirement, then the color of brick after burning will be dark blue. If the iron oxide present in the brick earth is more than the requirement, then the color of the brick after burning will be dark red, yellowish, dark black, dark blue. The answer is dark blue. The maximum percent of fine sand content in soil for making good tiles is about 20, 30, 40 or 50. That is 50. The maximum percentage of fine sand contained in soil for making good tiles. 40, 40. The maximum percentage of clay used for making good tiles is about 20. That is the maximum percent of clay content. In this question there is sand content, so the answer in the percentage will be low, that is 30%. The maximum percentage of clay sand for making good tiles is about 30%. The maximum percentage of the silt content for making good tiles, silt content. Here sand, fine sand content, clay content, and in this question the maximum percentage of silt content. Here is silt content for making good tiles. Good tiles is about 30%. Sand is mixed with the lime mortar. Sand is mixed with the lime mortar. Sand is mixed with the lime mortar. Sand is mixed with the lime mortar is to improve. Sand is mixed with the lime mortar. Sand mixed with lime mortar improve the strength, reduce cost, prevent shrinkage. None of the above. That is improve the strength. When sand is mixed with the lime mortar, when sand is mixed with the lime mortar, it's improve strength. The purpose of adding pozzolan, that is surki, to lime is to prevent shrinkage, prevent crack, impact hydraulicity, reduce setting time. That is impact hydraulicity. What the question tells the purpose of adding pozzolan to lime. When we add pozzolan to lime, its form impact hydraulicity. The clink is formed at the temperature of 1500